Oh, Sunny, hi, Sunny. Okay. Amazing to have the usual crew, and I know a few people are either watching live or the replay. So welcome to the 10 lines and boundaries today fun session. And why boundaries mean business growth. Um, so let me get a little creative here. Boundaries are like summer bikini 10 lines, subtle at first, but then show exactly where you've been protecting your energy. So let me just share a few things here that why do we have this issue with boundaries? Obviously, it means if we have to set boundaries, we are lacking them at the moment. And how does it show up? We keep going. We don't put a limit on things that we do or things that we take on. So why do we keep going? Either because we are so passionate and it just really lights us up and fill us up and we just can't help and we can't stop, or we are just simply being workaholics because we are trying to prove our worth, right? So that's the first nugget for you to think about. But let me circle back just a little bit. So the vibes today are really high. Boundaries, lack of boundaries, low vibration. We don't want that. Let's elevate it. We run the insights really deep and ditch the hustle for heat, heart, and alignment. Last week, in the first session of this summer series, we touched base on sizzling stories. We kicked off the month with, um, you know, what is really the power of storytelling and how they magnetize the clients. And those are not polished pitches, they are raw truths wrapped in emotion. When you speak from your heart, your dream clients feel it. That's the core here. So that's the power of storytelling. It moves people before they ever see your offer. So if you haven't seen last week's replay or live, please watch it. It's really amazing. So now this week we are turning up the heat and the volume on something just as powerful as storytelling, something that isn't always sexy to talk about. We try to pretend that we are not doing this, but it's 100% essential to build a life and business you don't need a vacation from. So boundaries, sweating hustle, sweat for sexy boundaries, okay? Because they are not blocks. They shouldn't be blocks. First of all, we have a wrong conception in our heads. We see them as something awful, something that is hard to do, something that hurts others. But boundaries are not stopping us from anything. They are invitations to respect your value. I'd like you to write it down because I think this is really important. So boundaries aren't blocks. They are invitations to respect your value. So let's talk about how they can protect your energy and grow your business. So the real reason you are tired is not a strategy issue in your business. It's leaking your energy. If you are undercharging, that is a boundary issue. If you are always available, that is a boundary issue. And if you feel burnt out, let's say by the week 2 of your launch, then that is boundaries again. So we tend to think boundaries are just for others, but they are equally for us as well. I have an amazing resource over boundaries in business, in your personal life. It's just so important to realize that, yes, we do need to set boundaries with others, but we have to set boundaries for ourselves as well within. So they are not walls, they are like gates. They are your getaway. They are your bodyguards, your northern star, your energetic bouncer who keeps chaos out of your life and makes everything calm. So I think if you just put this lens on boundaries, that's already a shift because they are really serving us. And it can be done in such beautiful ways. No one gets hurt in the process. There is no drama, just clarity and feel good factors. So let's just have a look what happens without boundaries. And actually, just let me tell you a story quickly that happened to me lately. And I'm really big on building up everything over me attracting the right people, the right opportunities, the right clients into my life. And not that long ago, I onboarded a client who I had a funny feeling about, but we have history and I saw lots of improvement and I thought she was ready. And so she jumped on board, and just during our first session and the following week, it quickly unfolded that nothing really has changed on a deeper level, which would be fine on its own because I'm working with lots of women that we need to go back to childhood traumas and just revisit a lot of things that were buried under and not dealt with in order to be able to blossom and grow. But for that, I need those women to be ready to do this step. And this person wasn't. And I just had to release her blissfully because I believe maybe in the future we can work together and I know that I can help her. But, this wasn't our time. So it's really important to realize that even with the best intentions, things can go wrong, so to speak, because there are so many other ingredients in this equation. But it's really important to realize and give ourselves permission to do the right thing, even if it doesn't feel right, because, of course, releasing a one-on-one client is a big financial, that it has consequences, right? But I believe that when we say no to something, something better and bigger opens up. So that's just a personal story, but I hear it from my clients all the time. Oh, I work so hard and I do everything, what it takes, yet I'm not seeing results. So that's the key here. We work way too hard and then we don't see the results on the other end. So what I'm teaching is that everything that we do should be joyful and easy. And I'm not saying all the time because we have to go through challenges. That's how we learn and grow. But in general, it shouldn't be a constant grind and struggle and suffering. So how does it show up when we do not have boundaries? So you say yes to clients that drain you. You can't attract your ideal clients, which means I know it sounds mean, but with the best intentions, I'm saying, and with love, that low self-esteem, which was me not even that long ago, is equals low vibrations. So with the low vibrations, we can't attract the best of anything, including clients. So you undercharge your brilliance. So that's an income leak. You are over delivering. It comes from people pleasing. I know all about that as well. I was bending backwards for everyone all the time. And then I realized that it's not appreciated. And it's not because they are mean or want to take advantage of me. Once again, it's a low vibration. So how can I attract something amazing and high frequency with low vibration, which is people pleasing? It's not possible. Um, so inconsistent content, let's say, just a small thing, because we don't trust ourselves and we can't tap into our brilliance. Your business will feel chaotic because you want to be everywhere. You have 5 million things to do. So you won't allow yourself to prioritize on what matters the most. Um, you skip your workout, your journaling, your moment of peace, right? That is no boundaries. You build a brand that looks great but feels just very generic, not yours. And let me tell you, it's not because you are weak or don't know better. It's because you are generous, empathic, big-hearted, that's where it comes from. And you have to give yourself that honor and grace that it's not a bad thing. It's just something that we need to handle a little bit differently. And exactly that's why we need to set boundaries, because your gifts deserve protection. I, I want you to write this one down as well. Your gifts deserve protection. Okay, so let's put all this into work and let the summer vibes meet your soul work. Um, so what does it teach us? What can we do with this whole situation? So if you can't enjoy summer if you are never logging off, and it doesn't just mean from your devices, maybe in your mind you are 24/7, thinking about your business, what you should be doing, what you will be doing. So you are never fully present. You won't be fully present at the beach, the pool, your friend's barbecue party if you are secretly stressing over, that client who's texting you at 9:45 p.m., right? So setting boundaries give you back your summer magic that you can carry through the full year. But right now it's summer for you guys, so let's work with that. And it doesn't even mean that you have to uh, make giant changes and spend lots of time on protecting your boundaries. Sometimes just a 10 minutes time set aside of each day. Let's say a gratitude walk, just listening to the birds and observing nature and just really being fully present and enjoying the warmth of the weather, the scenery. A non-negotiable self-care block. Maybe, it's 10 minutes in the evening doing your skincare routine, or um, extending your bath a little bit, just to really embrace yourself in what's great. A journaling prompt for that will be released, actually coming out with a Sunshine Frequency freebie. And so stay with me on that one. That's in the making. That will come with the emails. So a journaling prompt, that will get you grounded and let you dream, what you want to achieve. And it's really important saying no with love and yes with power. I want you to write this one down as well. Say no with love and yes with power. So what does it mean when we say no? It doesn't have to be a negative thing. In fact, it's a positive thing. We know that everyone benefits from it, even the person you say no to, or even that thing that you say no, I'm not gonna do this. And yes, with power, I want you to feel into it. When you say yes to something, I want you to know that it's meant for you. This is the best you can do, and in this given moment. And it's really important to give you permission that sometimes we go wrong with things or things don't go to plan, and that's okay. Because sometimes we hold back from the yeses because we are afraid of, oh, it might not happen or might not happen the way we imagined it or wanted it. But if you say yes with the power giving you the room that is just an opportunity, is just a possibility, and I do my best with it, that's a completely different story. So what boundary would change? How would it change your whole energy if you enforced it today? I would like you to put it in the chat or in the comments on social media if you can answer it right now. So, what boundary would change in your life or business right now? How would it change your energy if you enforced it today? I'll give you a minute on that one. I know it's a bit of a deeper question. So if you need more time and you can't come up with it right now, it's okay. You can contact me later. Think about it. What is it that you need to set boundary around? So what is that one thing that pops into mind that you need to set boundary around? And if you set it right now, how would it change your whole energy? Let's look at this beautiful sunshine coming into my office. I'm loving it. Because the day started so gloomy, and yesterday was so cold and just meh, miserable. So I'm soaking it all up today. Okay, Sunny is saying that being more open with confidence, not people pleasing. Beautiful, Sunny. Thank you so much for sharing. That's a giant difference, nearly like on the two end of the spectrum, like being more open with confidence on the higher end. That when you know that it doesn't matter what people think, what you say, it's on them, it's their responsibility, it's based on their experiences, it's not a mirror on you. And also embracing that, yes, actually, they will appreciate my openness, right? And on the other end, this is a lower end that we tend to do, and I know so much about it because I did it for decades, the people pleasing. So this one is coming for fear, lack. And it's so important to recognize that low vibrancy. Once again, it's not serving us. I'm learning so much about these things the last couple of weeks, but just briefly, it's something that got embedded in us. Like we inherited it, we took it on and internalized it. So it doesn't even belong to us, right? Someone put this idea into our heads that we have to people please, we have to do a lot to be accepted, to be loved, to feel good enough, to be worthy, right? And then on the other end, to be more open with confidence, um, just knowing that it's me, I do me, you do you. That's okay. There is room for all of it, and it's not our responsibility, like I said, how other people react to us. But we have to be truthful to ourselves and just do what we know that honors us. And through that, we can honor others as well. Thank you so much for sharing, Sunny. And then there is one more question for you that we can work it through right now. Where are you saying yes out of guilt, tying into my explanation here? So where are you saying yes out of guilt? And how is that costing you? Maybe clarity, maybe money, maybe feeling yuck about yourself. So where are you saying yes out of guilt? Is there something coming up? Can you think of anything where you are doing this? And you can keep these questions, you can circle back to them anytime because the deeper you dig, the more things will come up. Um, I, I still have to control this, control in a good meaning. So I still say yes to things out of guilt because I think that other people expect me to say yes. I think it will be better for them if they say yes. And I have to realize that, yes, maybe temporarily, but just maybe it's a 50-50. Maybe it's not even because I often say that it's very different what we think they think. It can be different from what they actually think. So sometimes we just impose what we think they will think on them. So maybe we think, oh, if we say no, oh, they will feel so hurt, or they miss out on something. And then actually, if we say no, we realize that, oh, actually, they were fine with it. Maybe it's even better for them. Danielle says, this is a bit of a past example, but I was struggling with choosing a professional to help me build my business. And for a few guilt-filled reasons, I felt the pressure to say yes to the wrong person. Bang, thank you so much for sharing. It's really personal and really deep, and it goes so much deeper than this example. So definitely, and I can relate. So sometimes we say yes to the wrong person, even though something says inside us that no, we shouldn't be doing it, but we just try to suppress it and sweep it under the carpet and go with what we think is expected from us. So I would truly recommend to do this exercise when you come to something like this, because we have to learn to trust our gut, right? So if you say, just take a moment, when something comes up, it comes up for a reason. Just take a deep breath, close your eyes if you can, not if you are driving in the car, of course. But if you are in a relaxed environment, just pause for a second, close your eyes, and ask yourself this question. Am I reacting out of fear or out of love? Am I reacting out of fear or out of love? And then the answer will come up. And then the answer is no. The next step, which is missing, just to work out how to reject that opportunity, that person, because that once again can be done really blissfully, very gracefully, that no one gets hurt in the process. You can give explanation, but you don't even always have to. But that will serve everyone so much better than going with the wrong yes. So a strong no is much better. A graceful no is much better than a hesitant yes. When you know that you shouldn't be doing that. I hope it helps. Saying yes in order to stay protected. Sorry, Sunny, can you explain what you mean? So do you mean like that's like a self, it's a coping mechanism, like you say yes to protect yourself from whatever storm you think is coming after saying no? Yes, okay, I get it. I can totally relate, definitely, because when yeah, it's just like a reflection, like a sorry, a reaction, right? You say yes quickly because you just don't want that drama that you think is coming. So that's
Right.
very true. And it's such a powerful realization, because if you know that why you are saying yes, what you are afraid of, then you can deal with it, right? Because you can say that, oh, okay, I think that if I say no, then they will get super angry with me and they won't talk to me ever again, or for, give me the silent treatment for a month whatsoever. But if you say that, if you challenge that truth, just be playful, be curious. Okay, that's just one version of the truth. But what if? And then just you bullet point some things. What if it's not so important to them? What if I can offer an alternate solution? Uh, what if I can make them realize they don't even need this thing, or they don't need it from me, right? Just be a little curious, a little playful, explore things, and that will make you feel better. And just, look at it from different perspectives and angles. And that already lightens up your mind and your mood and your energy levels, right? So I hope it's helpful.
It is. Yes.
Excellent. Now let me give you a couple of things, the easy boundaries to start with, because it's not something that we can decide, oh, okay, I'm going to set boundaries left and right from now on, and it's going to be amazing. It's not how it works. So time, set boundaries around time. When are you available, right? You don't want to try to quickly sort a text message while you know that you are going into the movies with your children in 2 minutes, right? Then you say just, okay, I will get back to it when I'm back to work. energy, that's very important. What kind of clients you say yes to, what kind of people you choose to spend time with, what kind of activities light you up, what kind of tasks in your business. That all protects your energy. And then money, oh my gosh, big one, right? Always, always a big one. How you set and hold your pricing, for example, what kind of goals you set in your business in terms of income goals. Are you already limiting yourself, or you are giving yourself room to grow into it, even if it's not what seems realistic at the moment, right? So all these things. So set these easy boundaries around your time, energy, and money, first of all. And reframe the fear. I don't want to be mean, and it includes yourself, because we talked about setting boundaries with ourselves, not just others. So this thought can be channeled into, I am modeling self-respect. Say this one, boundaries are sexy. They attract aligned clients and repel chaos. I love this, right? Boundaries are sexy. They attract aligned clients and repel chaos. Okay, so I think I got through everything that I wanted to tell you today regarding boundaries, but I'd like you to take this one away, that saying yes that lights you up, or a full body heck no that drains you. So look at everything like this. Is it a yes because it lights you up, or if you feel it's a no because it drains your energy and drains you completely? Okay, so just look at it, everything, how it serves you and how it serves other people that are involved. So let boundaries be your compass, your calm, and your cash flow. And let this be your permission slip to stop explaining, stop apologizing, and start protecting the woman you are becoming. Because guess what? Not every client is your client. Not every opportunity is aligned. And not every version of your old self gets to come into this new season. And I think this is so important. It's a growth process, and we are not going backwards. We are not being stuck. We are growing. And it can be challenging to gain that momentum. Once you have, and you'll feel absolutely amazing. And next week, we'll dive into summer of self-trust, letting go of overthinking and finally owning your magic. I can't wait for that session as well. And if you like and resonate with this one, it's just honestly the tip of the iceberg. We go through so much in the Feminine Energy and Business Mastery membership. It's a quarterly option for you, but it's planned and designed for a full year of growth, an amazing journey to achieve your dream business and dream lifestyle. So if you visit redhillboss.com feminine mastery, you'll find all the details on the landing page. As always, you can DM me, email me, get active on social media, and we can have a chat. We can have a look what is the alignment. What is it exactly you can gain? What is it you are looking for, and how can I help you? It's always important to look at it from both sides, whether you resonate with me and whether you resonate the other way around as well. So let's get chatting, and just want you to take away this one as the final thought. I protect my energy with love. I honor my time, my worth, and my vision. My boundaries aren't batteries, they are invitations to rise. And please let me know if you have any questions or comments on today's session, either now by unmuting yourself or dropping a comment um, into the chat. But I know that I'm really honored that you are here with me today and spent your time, this half an hour with me. And as always, I hope that you gain some value. And if you just had one aha moment that you can start implementing straight away, that's a giant win. And your time was worth spending with me. So let me know um, if you have anything to share, please share it now or later. Get in touch with me. All right, I think I'm just taking a screenshot of the beautiful comments. Oh, hang on, let me make it bigger because it wasn't covered 100%. And just another thing that I'm always open to discuss topics that are burning questions for you right now. So if anything comes up that you'd like me to dive into with you during these sessions, it's always really helpful for me as well, just to know that what you are interested in and how I can serve you the best. Sunny is saying thank you. You are so generous, and Daniel, always great sessions and info. No, you guys rock. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that one as well. And keep enjoying your summer, guys. It's just amazing that I can soak up the summer energy from you. I really, really love summer. And when the tables turn, you guys will go into winter. I have summer here, so I will bring summer to you. I think it's amazing, perfect. I love it. So keep enjoying your summer and keep it, just taking it easy, get into the flow, work on yourself. And I can't wait to see the amazing results, because with every single little step you take, just like today, to listen and interact and soak up, what we talk about, and action them as well, you grow as a person every single moment of your day. So I want you to remember that you are absolutely amazing. You are brilliant. We just need to learn to tap into that, and everything else will come with that. So thank you once again, and see you next week.
Thank you. Okay.